Welcome back, YouTube. Today I've got a special video for you. One, we have Jasper here for camp, all the way from Holland. If you haven't seen Jasper yet, Jasper has actually just started his YouTube, so make sure you head over to his YouTube, like and subscribe. We will put his info in the details below. Yep. He is one of the up-and-coming athletes and coaches out of the Netherlands. Now, he will be one of the best bodybuilders and coaches coming out of that country, I can promise you that. The man is a machine, so I'm looking forward to showing you the session today. And we've got another surprise. Guess we're training with the biggest and tallest bodybuilder on earth. We've got Josh, the Viking Melee. You can't call him giant because obviously James is the giant, isn't he? But it's the same thing though. Yeah. Same thing. He's a giant. He's taller. Right, 6'6". Yeah. Jamie the giant is actually 6'5". Josh is 6'6" with a stage weight of 300 and... What was he on stage? 320?
Yeah, because I told him, he told me his off-season weight was 355.
355, yeah.
Yeah.
That's got to, yeah. So basically, you are going to get to see the biggest human being on earth, or one of the biggest. And the reason, semi-retired. So I'm looking forward to taking you for the session, guys. Today will be a huge focus on Josh's video. We are filming for his pro series, so you will get to see some snippets of the interview that he did with me at the very end, and we will put links for his channel in the description below as well. Now, Josh, incredible human being, an incredible coach and an athlete. I have actually competed with Josh in 2014, 15, in 17 he was in the crowd, watched me compete. But then we competed together in 2022 again, when he actually won his pro card. So I have shared the stage with Josh numerous times. I'm actually pretty sad that he's retiring, but he has achieved all of the things that he really wanted to within his competitive career. So now he's moving on to bigger things and more goals that he's set out for himself. So I'm really looking forward to today. I've actually never trained with Josh. So I'm looking forward to putting him through spaces and having Jasper on the ride for camp. Always. Now, the tremendous thing is with Jasper, because we have worked for so long, it's not going to be a PT session. You are just going to get to see mainly us work. And I'm going to give you some cues to take away from the session, but he is very, very good at what he does. So this will be me quite literally having to nitpick and see what finer details we can actually improve upon moving forward. And there's going to be very little in the video, let me tell you that now, because the man has been putting work in. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button and notification button. And let's get stuck into the session, guys. Boom. Right, maybe one more touch, then working set, yeah? Beautiful. Why start with a lateral raise? I think one, your shoulders can never be big enough, right? Doing a lateral raise, I always feel safer pressing. So a lot of people are in the impression that if you pre-fatigue yourself, you're actually weaker pressing or you're not as safe pressing. That might be the case if you're doing one rep max, right? If you're doing an all out set, but if you're not, I just don't think that's the case. So what you should always do is try out one approach. If you like it, stick with it. And then there's no harm in sometimes switching and trying the compound lifts first, see how you like it. And I think sometimes just exploring these options, seeing what feels better is always the best way to go bodybuilding. A lot of people are very, very narrow-minded, where they get kind of stuck in one way. I don't think you can do that ever. And that applies not just for training, but for drugs, nutrition, and everything else. There's always a way we can refine your process, 100%. If you don't try it, you never know. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Generally with isolation work, I like to keep it 10 as a minimum and all the way up to 15, 20. Today, I'm gonna keep it probably like 10 to 15. So first set, 11 reps. I am gonna drop it down a little bit now for the back off set. It's like, it's not really top set back off. It's more so, I'm working in that set rep range. And I think this is where people got like a misunderstanding. It's like, top set back off isn't just doing heavy set and a back off set. It's like, it's a method you can use on certain exercises that have got a shit resistance profile, where you have to go heavy because then you're exhausted for the second set, so you have to go light. Well, any other exercise like this, you don't need to do that. Power, come on. Let's go. Again, come on. Switch it on. Again. Drive. Again. Work, come on. Good set. Easy. Good. Again. One more. Come on, power. Strong brace. Come on. Get it. Easy. Okay. All right. Beautiful stuff. Let's get it. So set a cable fly first. Bit of primer. Excellent. Nothing to failure here, just literally a set, fully chest to full of blood. Just so when you press it, the intention's down the chest. If someone especially as big as you, as wide as you, it's gonna be very easy for you to press and literally just press with anything, everything. So I mean, it's very, very important to actually get a set where you can actually get some blood in your chest, and then make sure that your posture is set on the Smith, so you're not just pressing with power, but actually pressing with your pecs. Yep. Okay, beautiful.
I just wanted to take a small break to speak about our new MK Empower movement. It's a 12-week challenge. It is different and probably less intense than usual online coaching. It's for people who want a little bit of a kick of motivation. That you will get individualized plans for both training and nutrition. You will get access to be able to speak to us at any time throughout that 12 weeks, and you will be given information on how to sustain a really healthy way of living for the rest of your life. So please inquire through the inquiry link or DM or email us to be able to join the MK Empower movement.
Doing dumbbells, but one thing I find with dumbbells is you get to a certain point where, especially if you have thick dumbbells like us, the limiting factor isn't your power, it's just muscle stability. If I had some thin dumbbells, I'd literally on dumbbells forever, but like when you get past 70 on there, like the grip's like this. So I'm pressing like this, mate. So it's like, if you can't clench your fist and grip the bar properly like you can on a thin Smith or even a thin dumbbell, there's no way you'll generate the same force. Yeah, 100%. If your stability's shit, you can't really put the power through. If you can't put the power through, tension's not going to be the same. to touch this. I'm gonna touch 3.5, touch 4, down the side. Probably do like a triple, a double, a single, then I'm ready to go. This will probably be like a potentiation set, so I'm gonna touch this and I'm probably gonna work with 315. So this will just make the 315 feel so much lighter. Easy. Yep. Easy work. Easy work. Easy fucking set. Easy fucking set. Easy fucking set. That was a grinder, but I'll take that. This week, I'm 2.5 kilo up and 1 rep up. This is the second time back on the Smith machine. Now, every single time you go into a new exercise, it takes weeks to get used to it. So the progression that you actually take initially is much easier because it's your body getting more accustomed to that exercise. You're relearning the movement pattern. So I'm expecting to see good linear progression for a little while, and then it's going to get really hard to progress this after probably about 6-7 weeks on it. That is when little micro plates will come out and I will start battling the progression every single session on this every 8 days. But very happy with today's session already. Big progress across all lifts. Top set done. Back off is going to be with 3 plates, and let's see what I can do, right? Aim is to progress one way or another, no matter what. And there's always a way you can find progression within your training. Whether that's reps, load, improvement execution, adding set extensions, even pauses, there's always a way. Nice. Own it.
Easy, let's go.
Come on, own it. That's your rep, come on. Beautiful. Perfect, perfect, perfect work, perfect work. So a lot of people watching this now, right? To an untrained eye, they probably thought he had more in him. 1 more rep, I think off the back of that, you would have got stuck halfway.
Oh, yeah. It would have been
But that is because a Smith has very much an even resistance, so there's no drop off. There's no, on a machine, what you find, some machines are heavy in the stretch, some machines are heavy in the short range, right? On Smith, tension's on constantly. So the way you fatigue and where you fail is going to vary a little bit in comparison to the machine that we'll use next. But that was a very good set. Perfect. Next exercise, we will use the prime, and we'll use it how you're really supposed to use it, which is predominantly loaded in the stretch. Yeah. So if we're to go into prime now and just load it mid-peg, so in the middle, where it's an even, we're doing the same thing. Yeah. So it only makes sense to utilize the tools that we have, which is the adjustment resistance. So if we load it at the very top, we are still going to have a lot of power here. It will allow us to get a lot of effective reps where we're able to grind the reps out. It gets lighter and lighter, full lockout, and we go again. Now I know a lot of people have got opinions on like prime kit, how it's like overcomplicated and stuff like that. It's not. It's
using the advantage.
It definitely has its place. Yeah. Definitely has its place. A lot of the old school guys are just too lazy to actually learn how to use it. So they'll just dismiss it. That's all it is. So if you're a lazy old guy,
I think on the flip side of that sometimes,
unless you're pressing 3 plates aside on this, you don't need to worry about resistance profiles. It won't really make no difference to you. However, when you do get to a point where you do have the muscle, then it really plays a role. Make sure I rack it when I've done. Yeah? I need to get 12th gear, yeah? Got it? Let's go. Fucker, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oosh. Come on. Let's go. More power into concentric now. Come on. Power. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. More power. Come on. Drive. Excellent work. Yeah, as long as they're matching on each side, we're good. Okay. Yeah. Come on, big man. Nice. Easy. Okay. Oosh, fuck me. That was nice. That was nice. Strong. Easy. Nice. Easy. One more rep, don't fuck it. Come on, stay tight. Yes, drive. Once you get past that point, it's on. That's it, perfect. Keep your posture, stay fit, come on. Drive. More. Up. Easy, come on. Up. One more at least, come on, you've got it. Stay tight and drive. Easy, you chose. Good. Right. Replay that last rep on this and compare the last rep on this versus the Smith. And just look at the speed at which it moves at. If we was to load this right in the middle, there's no way Josh would be able to get that last rep. So I would argue having that sort of exercise sequence, it's not only matching the resistance profile, the strength of the muscle, but it's just so much more productive. So if you have options like this, you might as well use them. A lot of gyms in the UK do have this available now. Majority of you probably going to watching this are going to be in UK, USA. Like Prime's everywhere now. Even other brands do this now. So if you have these tools, utilize them if you are already well developed, which a lot of you probably will be. If you're not, you can still have fun and try and utilize it. It's not overcomplicating things, guys, so don't try and stress that just because some dinosaur said this is overcomplicated, you can't do it. You can do whatever you want in the gym as long as you enjoy it. That's the main thing. Same weight, but what I'm gonna do now is go 3 plates and a 5 top and just a 10 in the middle. So again, this is gonna be piss take.
Yeah. You want me to count with you, yeah?
Please, yeah. Just so I know where I'm at.
Yeah.
Now with this one, you'll know how it feels because as soon as you get through this point, you can then just keep it moving. Last 3 reps probably look like I was about to fail, but it's not quite there just yet. So that's the beauty of being able to do what we've just done now. It's like you completely exhaust your chest now, which is perfect. Take it. Yep. Again. There's one more. There's one more. Get your brace in. Come on, get your brace in. Take that rep. Take that rep. Oh, we're gonna have to give you an assisted one now. Come on. Good. Good work. Now, that's the whole point of assisted reps. It's not supposed to take the weight off him. It's just simply supposed to keep the weight moving. Now, I'm not really a fan of taking assisted reps, but in this instance, if I was to let him just get stuck, it's more counterproductive. Whereas here, I'm literally taking off maybe, what, 5 pounds? But it's just getting him moving to complete that rep. So, yeah, just a little, literally just a touch, that's it. My bad. Yep. Okay. That actually suits you perfect there. Okay, more focus. Focus, here we go. Bye. Bye. Okay, work. Beautiful. Let your shoulder blades work. Full retraction, the stretch. Nice. Come on. Yes. Move forward a little bit there. Stay there, come on. I want everything here, come on. Lower pec and tricep, that's it, come on. Let's go. Tie this in two, come on. And drive. Yes, focus, come on. Drive. More fucking power, come on. Drive. Again, tidy rep, it's gotta be a perfect one. Drive. That's the rep, finish it. Excellent. Beautiful. Excellent. Okay. Let's go, big man. Good, come on again. Good sack. Right, straight in, let's go. Success leaves clues, right? When you look at Josh and you look at his width, you look at his size, you look at his delt development, it's absolutely tremendous. Now, when you look at his lateral raises, they're not exactly a typical short range of motion where people say you shouldn't go above parallel. He takes it all the way there and he has full control over the movement across entire rep. He's got control on the bottom, he's got control at the very top. He's taking a micro pause when it's actually the hardest, which is here. If I can give you one piece of advice to get more out of your lateral work, do not restrict your range of motion. Work with full range, and that means above parallel. If your traps get involved a little bit, doesn't really matter because you're actually getting an extra 15% range of motion out of that lift by going above parallel. So even if your traps do a little bit of work, it's irrelevant because of the amount of tension you get and amount of range of motion you actually get from the exercise by going above your standard parallel range of motion. Send it full range always and get huge delta like Josh. Get this bad boy over. Beautiful. Drive that bicep across, come on. Jam your bicep into the pec, beautiful. Slight bend and drive. Beautiful, come on. Let's go. Got more, come on. Drive. Again, come on. Drive it across. Beautiful, one more. Let's fucking go. Yeah. Good. Let's go. Okay, I think that was 14. It's very easy to get carried away and turn it to a press. So I think for me, putting myself in the weakest position is key here. So this just allows me to get more range. Sometimes I feel like, especially when I'm deep in the off season, I actually don't need this in prep because when I'm leaner, when I'm lighter, I can actually get into better positions and I've got more mobility. So in off season, this is a must for me because I can really wrap my shoulder blades back around it. I can actually get more stretch. So if I can get 5% more range of motion on this, especially in the stretch, knowing that that's the most productive range of the rep, it's worth doing. Slight bend at the elbow as I come into the stretch. Then as I'm coming in, straighten the arm out and jam the bicep across and in. A lot of people cue having shoulders pinned back. If your shoulders are pinned back, you can't really get full range. Your shoulders need to move to a small degree to get full range of motion and get this across. So your scap moves around like this. So you need to come across to be able to actually get fully shortened range. So it's a balance where as you come in, you go here, allowing that shoulder to move slightly just to get full range, but without doing this. It's just maintaining that posture and driving this forward. And then key is not actually restricting scapular movement in any exercise because it has to move to a degree to get full range of motion. Okay, that's better. Okay. Function of the tricep, super simple. Full flexion, full extension. This is full extension, right? When Jasper's driving forward, there's no way you can actually get a decent bit of contraction. So, although a lot of people say it's not important to focus on the contractile ranges, I think to me it is. If you can really get your tricep nailed in that shortened range and then maintain that tension coming to the stretch, you are going to get so much more out of it. And ultimately, if Jasper's now extending all the way down and in, fully allowing the arm to straighten, that is full extension of your tricep. It's not here, it's down here. So again, full range of motion. We want to make sure that we don't just focus on length and partial, just a stretch portion. You want to actually focus on having the ability to take your muscle through entire range of motion of any exercise. I think there's a lot of merit in being able to actually get your muscle shortened, especially a muscle like tricep. A lot of arm work is very much dictated by feel for a lot of people, so if you can do something to feel it more, then I think you should definitely do it. Come on. Strong. Easy stretch to finish off on. Whether it's beneficial or not, I sometimes like to do what feels good rather than what research says, right? For me, if I can hang in a dip stretch for 60 seconds in extremely deep range of motion when I'm at heaviest, the likelihood of me getting injured when pressing is extremely slim because I'm already accustomed very deep ranges of motion. So the next time I go into a press, I'm extremely safe in this range. I feel like a lot of people that train with short range of motion and don't really expose themselves to deep ranges of motion like this are very, very vulnerable. And I think this is where people do injure themselves because they'll train with shallow range of motion and one day, they will take their rep just that bit deeper than they normally do. With load, they probably have no business moving. And that is generally where we see tears. Lack of control, lack of range of motion, and mismanagement of load. So this, in my opinion, is not just beneficial when it comes to just getting extra blood into the tissue and creating some more tension in the stretch, but I think this will quite literally bulletproof your shoulders and prevent injuries. So give it a shot. If it feels good for you, do it. If it doesn't, don't. As always with anything, guys. Feels good, green light. Doesn't feel good, red light. Don't do it. The best thing for your shoulders is this.
Dead hang.
Just dead hang. Do it after every single session. Another reason why I like to do it as well is a little bit of spinal decompression. Whether it does it or not, again, who gives a fuck, feels good. Yeah, and touch wood, I've not had no injuries for like 4 years since I started doing it, so. Success always leaves flues. This is where we've got a bit of a divide at the moment with guys that are very, very good at reading research papers, but not the best in practical world scenarios when it comes to training. I think that's a massive mistake because you will literally see guys in the gym that are 150 pounds completely dismissing what guys that legit weigh 250 lean are doing in the gym. And it's a joke. It's like, hold on a minute. You do not have any muscle in your frame. Maybe you want to be looking at what the guys do. And look, there is genetic freaks there that we shouldn't really follow what they do because they will grow no matter what. But if a bodybuilder can articulate a sentence and they're fucking big, you can probably learn something from them. I think there was 26 guys in my class. There were 6 previous UKBFF British champions in my class. Oh, wow. Lewis Breed came back that year.
Okay, oh yeah.
I think he was like 16th or something.
Yeah.
And there was so many tremendous bodybuilders in that lineup. When I got 4th, I was like, do you know what? I'm happy with this. I'll take that. Going into that show, I wasn't expecting to win a pro card. I did that was never the goal. Yeah. It's like, right, I want to compete. I want to do one more show. I want to see if I can improve the look, and then I'll get back to work. Yeah. That's all it was. They are just happy existing. Yeah. That's not the life I want.
Yeah, living for a holiday, living for a weekend.
That's not the life I want, and that's not really how I ever imagined my life to be. Like, I want to be the person that I dreamed to be. Yeah. And for me to become that person, I've got work to do. Keep going. Guys, that is a wrap. Tremendous session with Josh and an amazing interview. Like I said earlier, Josh will put this out on his YouTube, so we will put links in the description below. Make sure you give him a follow and follow his Pro Series, which is amazing. I am the 4th athlete to be featured on there, so it's a massive honour. And like I mentioned earlier, look out for a lot of content that Josh is putting out. Has definitely been tremendous. I've been watching it. I've been following along on his prep series as well. So guys, you have a lot to actually look back on and a lot to review when you sign up to this channel. So guys, thank you so much for watching today. Hope you enjoyed the session. Comment below what you'd like to see next. Peace out. Take care.